So hey guys, what's up? You already know it's your favorite cousin and I'm back with another video. So we gonna get straight into the video. So let's talk about how you should understand that you do not have to accept anything that is bare minimum. And what I mean by that is, as we end the 2025 year, we are walking into a new year. And if you are absolutely tired of living or being in certain situations with people that you love, and this could be anything, this is just not a relationship, this could be family, this could be friends, this could be whatever. You know, in order for you to progress in life, you have to distance yourself from certain people. But a lot of times we stay because of the amount of time, for titles, for loyalty, for a lot of reasons. But I want to let you know that you do not have to accept disrespect because of a title or time or whatever reasons you're staying. You don't have to do that. And it's going to come to a point where you are tired and you're exhausted. Listen, I understand that some people never get tired. But if you are one of these people that you know that in your heart you like, okay, time is closing in, you know, like I know that it's time for me to make changes in my life, and in order for me to do that, I have to remove myself. Don't be afraid to do it. Do not be afraid to do it. We hold ourselves back because of so many things that, you know, when you get older or when you mature or when you whatever, you're like, I could have been out of that situation. I could have been left a long time ago, but something was holding you back. You have to understand that everybody does not have a heart like you. Not to say that you're perfect, not to say that you don't make mistakes, not to say that you haven't hurt people, family members, relationship, like not to say any of those things. But now you're in a space in your life where you want something different, and therefore you changed your behavior. You changed your behavior. You're no longer in that space. You want something new. You want something positive. You want to be happy. And sometimes being happy means removing yourself, and that is totally okay. It's fine. It's okay. Or removing people. You gotta know. Especially, it's something about when the older you get, you really be like, why? You start to ask yourself, why am I in any type of relationship I'm in? Like, what, friendship, whatever, like, why am I here? And is it bringing me more peace? And is it challenging me to grow, or is it bringing me down or taking me back that to a place that I worked so hard to get out of? You have to ask yourself these questions moving forward, meeting new people and putting yourself out there. And you cannot be afraid to from new people too. You initially, when you when you feel something, when you know something, when you see patterns that you have been through or behaviors displayed, or when you see, you know, people are not giving you confirmation or whatever the case may be, it's so important to remove yourself, because listen, people will only do what you allow them to do to you. That's it. And then you can't keep blaming other people as well, because it's like, at some point you have learned your lesson. Maybe you didn't know in the past, but now you know. So therefore, it becomes, I knew better, but I continue to do the same thing over and over again. So your life is not going to change if you allow, once you walk away from people that you had to detach from, and you walk into new relationships or whatever the case may be, if those people display the same behaviors that you once went through, or you know the patterns and you see this on this person, it will be absolutely insane for you to continue to deal with these people. You cut it off quick and easy before you start catching feelings, before you start, you know what I mean? Like, you have to know yourself. You have to know what you're looking for. And you have to understand, if people do not meet those requirements, you have to remove yourself in the early stages. So it is easier to walk away when you're not so invested in someone. So you have to leave as soon as possible, as soon as you see the signs. Maybe have a conversation with this person or a group of people, and if the actions remain the same, you have to remove yourself. And are people going to get upset? Yes. Are they going to be like, oh, you mean? Yes, I'm mean, but I was gullible before. I didn't know what no meant before. I didn't have boundaries before. I didn't love myself the way I love myself now. So let people say you're mean. Let people call you whatever they want to call you. I'm not going to deal with your madness. I'm not going to deal with it, because it be different people, but the same spirit. And in order for you to get changed, you have to break up with that spiritual connection you have with dysfunction. Maybe you were there before. I know I have been. Maybe you thought dysfunction was what life was, but now you know the difference. So you broke away from those chains. So if you did all of this work to better yourself and to become a better person, will it be smart to let people come into your life that you fought so hard to disconnect yourself from? That you fought so hard to, where you worked on yourself not to be like? Why would you go back to the same? You're going to get the same results. Yes, different people, but the same results. More of the story is this: protect yourself. Once you start doing better, once you have disconnected, God put you in a space where, you start all over. You know what I mean? Like, now you're ready to get back to, maybe you were in an isolation period or whatever, but now you're ready to get back out there, and you're ready to, meet new people, do things, do different things. You have to know what you're looking for. You have to remember what you've been through. Not remember in a negative way, but remember so that you won't make that same mistake. Remember what God has removed you from, delivered you out of. So moving forward, you won't keep connecting to those same type of people and continue to go around the same psychological warfare that you are going through. And what I have learned personally, and then I'll share this in my personal life, and then I'll go ahead and end the video. But what I have learned is how you show up for yourself, how you treat yourself, this is how people are going to treat you. If they know that they can't play with you, they might try it. But once you let them know, like, I will cut you loose and I will act as if I never knew you, because my peace is so important. The way you guard your heart is so important. Then it's either two things gonna happen. If they're meant to be in your life, they're gonna get with the program, or they're gonna remove themselves. And either way, you're going to have to be okay with whatever decision they have made, because in the end, you have made your decision and you are okay with you. You know that you love you, and you know that you're not gonna allow anyone to play with you ever again. It don't matter what type of relationship, it don't matter what type of title, it don't matter how long you've been knowing each other. It don't matter. People will do what you allow them to do. And that's the moral of the story. So protect yourself. The first sign of something that does not sit right with you, have that conversation. Because a lot of time, especially with new relationships, you know, you learning each other. New friendships, you learning each other. So, you know, if something bothers you, communicate. It's nothing. We grown. Like, it's okay to, hey, this, you know, whatever. But if they continue to do it after you express your feelings and you ask them 2 and 3 and 4, at this point you begging. You begging someone to treat you how you should be treated. But if you really should be treated that way, you don't even have to say nothing at all. It's automatic. It's automatic. So learn to love yourself before you go out in this world and deal with people. Because if you don't learn to love yourself, and if you don't learn to walk away from things that disturb your peace, then you're going to always be in this cycle. You got to be strong out here. This world is not for the weak. That's why I always try to encourage you. Have that solid, that concrete foundation, and that is God. And I will tell you, God will let you know with discernment what this person is in your life for. You don't even have to say nothing. Or, you know, like, you ask that question and God, he will reveal it to you. But after it's revealed to you, it's up to you to keep accepting it, or just stand up for yourself and say, no, I've been down this road, I've been there, done that, and I'm not going to allow you to come into my life and just treat me any type of way. So I'm really about to go though. I'm really about to go, but thank you guys for all the people who watch my video. I love you real bad. I love you real bad, and I'm just so excited for you. But most importantly, I just want to leave on this note. Love yourself. You have to love you first. You have to make sure you are okay first. And don't allow these people to come in your life and just step all over you and treat you any type of way. They don't deserve you. You don't deserve that. All right, bye.